Hey everyone, how you doing? My name is Echo. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. Today in this Minecraft video, I get to share with you everything you need to know about Minecraft Earth. So I've not long got back from E3 2019 in LA. Now during this, I got hands-on with Minecraft Earth. I'm one of a select amount of people who have actually played this game early, and I kind of want to share with you my experience, what the game is about, what the developers told me, and so much more. Now, if you follow me on social media, you follow me on Twitter, you follow me on Instagram, or you follow me on YouTube stories, you've probably seen my picture, and a lot of you guys were really impressed with it. So I kind of want to do a breakdown experience. First thing I want to mention, though, is that Minecraft Earth is going to have a beta in summertime. This was told to us by developers. It's also been announced on social media as well. So make sure you sign up for the beta. I'll try and leave a link at the top of the comments, but also in the description so you guys can check it out for yourself. Now, if you have registered, you will get a custom skin. Now, this skin is linked for the Bedrock version, which is iOS, Android, Windows 10, Xbox, and Switch. It makes sense as to why it's the Bedrock version. You'll understand more as we go throughout today's video. So before we get into this, I want to show you guys a couple of pictures because I have a couple of Minecraft Earth pictures. This is the first one. Ignore my awkwardness because I was a little bit confused as to what's going on. But as you guys can see here, that's me in shorts because it was very hot in LA with some muddy pigs. Now you can't see it, but what I had on my phone, which of course had Minecraft Earth, I was holding carrots. And obviously pigs are attracted to carrots, so they came over. Now these pigs originally were not muddy pigs. So just on the outside of this fence, there was a small mud bath. These pigs got into it and then they came over. I wish I got a before and after thing. I was really impressed that that is actually a thing that happens. They don't necessarily spawn. They're pigs that go into mud and then they turn into muddy pigs. Now this one you see right here is the tabletop version. Big shout out to Rebecca. She's helping me there. I was doing a little bit of building. They were explaining to me how it works. Now, I feel like the tabletop mode is going to be a little bit more popular, but I will explain that throughout today's video. Everyone was indulged with this. This is going to be an experience like never before. Honestly, I've been so impressed with Minecraft Earth and Minecraft Dungeons. I just had a massive smile on my face when I was first testing it. The next one here was actually the first time I got to test this. You can actually zoom into the buildings. They were explaining to us that you could edit builds, but there is a specific way to edit builds. Now, we know griefing in Minecraft is quite a popular thing. There is a way to stop that. But again, I will get into that as well. And then there's a couple other pictures as well, which I'll try and stick throughout today's video. But I've created a list, and I want to go through everything you need to know, down to what this is, down to what they're going to be planning to do, how many people you can play with, and so much more. This is going to be a free-to-play game, by the way, on Android and iOS. Granted, from the start, there will be a couple of iOS exclusives because of the occlusion, which basically puts me or you into the actual build itself, which you've probably seen during the Apple event. If you watch the Apple event, you've seen Lydia Winters and Sax as an example. That's an iOS feature only, but again, we'll get into it. So let's start from the beginning. What is Minecraft Earth? Well, Minecraft Earth is augmented reality. It's AR, but actually, Minecraft Earth is a continuation of work from the HoloLens. Now, the HoloLens was announced, demoed, and previewed during E3 2015, 4 years ago, and it's taken 4 years for the Minecraft and Microsoft team to develop the HoloLens to be accessible for everybody. And the way they're doing that is through your phones, through your iPads, through your Android devices, which is really, really smart. So it's took 4 years for them to decide that it's going to go into a phone. Countless years before then on how long it took them to develop the HoloLens. I was really impressed with this because if the HoloLens was to release on its own, no doubt that would have been very, very expensive, and there wouldn't be a wide spread of use, meaning that over time, I reckon it would have been like pushed to the side. So it's good to see that a project that they started 4 years ago is still something that's being used it's going to be used in 2019. Now, I want to talk about the so-called iOS-only features, which is the occlusion. So that's where my physical body was in the Minecraft build, and I was with the muddy pigs. That picture you've seen at the start, that is only an iOS exclusive because Android devices don't have that feature yet. And I spoke to the developers and the people who are working on this game. They were like, it's not, from what I understand, it's not like a paid thing. They're not just doing it for iOS because it's a paid partnership. It's simply that Android doesn't have this. And they were like, when Android has the occlusion, it will be introduced. That's the way they're going to do it. So they're not like favoring one device over another. So if you're an Android user, you don't got to worry. Now, at the start of this video, I said to you guys it's a beta. When you sign up to this beta, you get yourself the Minecraft Earth skin for Bedrock, iOS, Android, Windows 10, Xbox, or Switch. What I did not know is that Minecraft Earth is based off the Bedrock engine. I'm incredibly impressed because I wasn't expecting this. Going back years and years ago, the Bedrock version was just the iOS and Android version. That version is huge now. If not one of the biggest, if not the biggest version of Minecraft. Obviously, Java is incredibly popular and it's been around the longest, but I'd say the Bedrock version is huge now. So what I've learned is that they said that obviously the Bedrock version receives updates. Minecraft Earth will receive updates. I'm not expecting the updates to be introduced as frequent as the standard versions of Minecraft, because of course it's going to take a lot longer to develop to get this working as the augmented reality kind of feature. Something else I learned, though, is that the multiplayer experience for Minecraft Earth is you're basically essentially joining a realm. So the multiplayer is like a realms experience. So, you know, when you have a friend and you join this realm and you play together, that's basically what Minecraft Earth is. They didn't go into great detail about this, but I was like, oh my god, that really does make sense now. Now, when I played this, the player count was around about 6 or 7. There was like 6 or 7 of us playing this. Granted that this is a demo, and it's early access. The phone was becoming quite hot, and I did disconnect a couple of times from the game experience. However, when we asked about how many players could be in one world, round one table, they said that in their offices, they had tested with 40 people, and it was fine. Like 40 people in a realm, and it was fine, and they're going to try and push it up to 60. How many people they're going to have on release? I don't know. Is it going to be 10 like it is for normal Minecraft realms? I really don't know, but they tested the limits, which I think is brilliant. And hopefully, if the limitation works for realms on Earth, hopefully it's going to work for realms when you play on your Xbox or iOS. I don't think these are paid realms, by the way. And we'll get into the whole paid situation later on. By the way, it's good news, not bad news. So the overworld in Minecraft Earth is basically Google Maps. So if you're going down your street, your neighborhood, your city, it will be different biomes. Now, from what I understand, the way they want to do this is that if I'm in my house right now, I could be in a desert biome. Now, the next day, the biomes could shift. So I could be in a snow biome. I could be in a savanna biome. Just to basically give you a different experience. There'll also be a whole range of different mobs around. These were custom mobs, things like the Muddy Pig. And you'll see building happening as well. Now, unlike Pokemon Go, with Minecraft Earth, you don't necessarily have to drive incredibly far. You don't necessarily have to go on miles walks in order to get rare materials for multiplayer. You will be able to share your in-game creations with friends. You can interact with them. You can show them your builds and be like, this is my build. You can either let them edit, or you can basically be like, you're not going to build on this one. It took me too long. You can see it. You can explore it, but I'm not going to let you build. So obviously there will be like some form of grief protection, which I think is brilliant. Now, I didn't get to see this, but when I was talking to developers, they explained that what they want to do is when you have your phone and you're playing this game, you can scroll down and up across a bunch of builds that people locally or your friends have built, and then you could then put that build next to you and you can explore it and you can give it a thumbs up, say you like it, leave a comment kind of thing. That's what they want to do, which I think is going to be so much fun to see what people have built. There's going to be so many pro builders out there, and I think it's going to be so much fun. And again, you decide if you can build or edit. Now, my experience from playing this is I was seeing this on like the desktop mode, the small mode. It was like a small table. You've seen it in the pictures. It was like about this big. And I think that's going to be incredibly popular because it's the scale of it. It's not too big. The largest scale might be a little bit of a problem because the room that I was playing in was quite big. Now, my house really does not have a room I feel that is big enough to do that, and I don't really plan to move sofas or move dining room tables in order to load something like this. It might work in the garden. It might work in the street kind of thing. It's going to be a little bit weird if I'm just on my phone looking in the middle of the street at a build. Everybody else around me is like, why is he taking pictures, or why is he filming the road kind of thing, the street? So I think the tabletop mode would be a little bit more popular. You could probably do it in a really small room. I could definitely do it in this room. I've got small tables that I could definitely do it on. I could see others building and editing as well. So I could see people with pickaxes. I could see people with blocks. So in case someone's breaking things or placing things and you're like, who is it? You can actually see the item that they are holding. I could see people using pickaxes. I could see people using fireworks. I could see people using wool. So it's not going to be a case of like, guess who's building, who's editing, who's breaking, who's placing. So I thought it was pretty cool. Now I did get to use TNT. Now when I used TNT, I blew up the floor. There was a mine shaft. There was skeletons inside of there. There was a chest inside of there. I did kill the skeletons. I don't think there's like a PvP aspect from what I understand. You could kill mobs and stuff. I did set the build on fire because I'm that kind of person. In fact, they actually told us to. So for my first ever experience of Minecraft Earth, it's definitely a positive one. This game is going to be very popular in the community because it's an experience of Minecraft that we've never ever seen before. Now, the developers have said that they have no intentions to lock any features behind any paywalls. Remember, this game is going to be completely free to play, both on iOS and Android, and most likely it'll eventually come to Amazon as well. But I do imagine there'll be some form of in-app purchases. What they're going to be, the developers never really said anything at all. That's going to be something that we're going to find out at a later date. But I hope you have learned something new or a little bit more about Minecraft Earth from today's video. If you do enjoy today's video and you would like to hear some more, be sure to hit that like button. If you have any questions at all, I'll always be checking out the comment section. I'll try my best to answer your questions. But have a great day. Make sure you sign up to the beta. And of course, I'll catch you next time. Bye.